Hello everybody, and welcome to my new Let's Play, one that may have been anticipated by a few of you, Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Revenge. This one is my favorite out of the series, I have to say. It's the one I played a lot when I was a kid. I never played with Monkey Island 1 as a kid, because we only had Monkey Island 2. Well, we did have Monkey Island 1, but we didn't have the security code decoder thing that most games came with that days. We lost it, and so you could load onto the computer, but there wasn't much else you could do because you couldn't get past the start screen. So yeah, so this game definitely, and it's also my favorite just because I think it has the best humor, it has the best characters, it is an amazing game. Don't get me wrong, the whole series is absolutely incredible, but this one just holds a special place for me. So, without further ado, let's get started. And Guybrush is already in trouble.
Well, Guybrush Threepwood, you do turn up in the strangest places.
Hi, Elaine. Do you think you can help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, that's okay. I've got time.
Well, it all started on Scab Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again.
Deep in the Caribbean, Scab Island.
So I bust into the church and say, "Now you're in for it, you bilious bag of barnacle bait." And then LeChuck cries, "Guybrush, have mercy! I can't take it anymore!"
I think I know how he must have felt.
Yeah, if I hear this story one more time, I'm gonna be crying myself.
Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's why I'm here on Scab Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
Growing a mustache?
No, bigger than that.
A beard?
No, I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all. A treasure so valuable and so well hidden that it haunts the dreams of every pirate on the seas.
You mean
Big Whoop?
None other.
Best
And
name for a
why'd you
treasure
come
ever.
Here? There's no treasure on Scab Island.
Well, I didn't know that before. Now I'm trying to charter a ship and look someplace else. When I return, I'll have riches galore and a whole new story.
Or you'll have died trying.
either way, we won't have to hear about LeChuck anymore.
Ha! Those guys wouldn't know a good story even if they paid $50 for it. When I find Big Whoop, I'll become a legend among pirates for generations to come. I can only charter a ship and get off this stinking island.
Looks like that's the goal. The good old intro to each part. The logo embargo. Wonder what that means. Alright, so we start off, and as you can see, sometimes they'll say, press A for audio commentary. That's because the special edition comes with audio commentary in certain parts from the creators of this game, and so they'll kind of tell you their process and the different things they developed and the ideas they'd come up with. And it turns out there were a lot of things that were taken out of this game. This game would have been a lot longer. Don't get me wrong, this game was a lot longer than the first one, but it would have been even longer than that if they had kept all that stuff in. Anyways, another cool thing about this game, you can switch to the old school graphics mode, which will be able to change the graphics. As you can see, you can choose to turn off the voice acting. You can listen to the older music and sound effects, and this is just too nostalgic for me, but for your sake I'll keep it with a bit more modern, but I'll switch it back and forth sometimes to show you some certain scenes that look cool like that. Anyway, if we look at our inventory, we are loaded.
This may be a lot of money, but it's nothing compared to how rich I'll be when I find Big Whoop.
Yeah, even so, it looks like we're set. We do not have to earn any money. We will be sailing smooth from here on out.
Where do you think you're going, fancy pants? You ain't from these parts, are you? This is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
Are you kidding me? Don't tell me I have to give another fish just to pass a bridge.
Who's gonna make me, Shorty?
Tough guy, huh?
Help! Please!
Scream as loud as you want. There's no police on Scab Island.
Okay, put me down now and I won't have to hurt you.
That's a good one. Maybe I won't kill you right now.
Whoa!
Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night. Remember, wherever you go, on sea or on land, you can't ever hide from Lago Legrand.
Tough town. I guess I should have got those traveler's checks.
No kidding, we take freaking 2 steps in the game and we're already accosted like that, and he took everything. No objects available. We are broke. So yeah, things are going to be a little bit more complicated than anticipated. So anyway, we go over here and go into the town. This town is called Woodtick, but some other things I want to do first. Just take a look at this.
Welcome to Woodtick. No treasure hunting zone.
Alright, I wonder what would happen. We'll not talk to him.
Oops, I think I broke the sign.
They put a real freaking shovel on the sign. So, we now have an item.
Thrifty dig for the treasure hunter on a budget.
That would be us. So, let's explore a little bit. Once again, we have the island map that shows us different locations. Don't worry, we will not be stuck on this island for near as long as we were stuck on Melee Island in the first game. So, let's go back to that beach where we were at. What's this?
Nice stick.
Heck yes it is. It's mine. Yeah, adventure characters, whenever you see it stick on the ground, you gotta pick it up. That's the rule. And let's talk to Fink and Bart.
He's back.
Ever tell you about the time I kicked LeChuck's butt?
Look, Guybrush, besides the fact that we'd all rather die than hear that story again, there's another reason you shouldn't go spreading that story around.
Largo Legrand is back on Scab. He
Yeah, we
used to
met
be
him.
LeChuck's right-hand man.
Oh, that's
you
even
don't want to
worse.
get Largo on your bad side.
Tell me about this Largo guy.
A two-bit thug.
He's nothing but a low-down weasel.
So why don't you kick Largo off the island?
Well, we would.
But he was very close to LeChuck.
But LeChuck's gone forever.
I heard they never found his body.
That's because I blew it into 1,000 pieces.
Oh, no. Not this story again.
But wasn't that just his ghost we blew up? Anyways.
How's the pirate biz?
Horrible.
The sailing embargo has all of us pirates landlocked. We can't go about our business.
Some of us tried pirating on land, but it just didn't feel right.
What's this about an embargo?
The Largo embargo.
Well, it's not really an embargo. It's a tax on ships coming or going.
But it's a huge tax that no captain on this island can afford.
Including Dread.
That fool Largo doesn't know when to stop. He can't take more from us than we have.
Oh, lovely spitting animation. And no, that is not the last time you'll see spitting in this game. Not by a long shot. And before I forget, I want to show you. That's what this scene looks like back in the old days. Back in the good old days, in my opinion. Airbrush looks kind of funny right there. Anyway. Yeah, one thing I like of, the graphics are a lot better with this character animation for Guybrush is better in this game than the last game. In the last game, I have to admit, it kind of looks like somebody did a bad job of gluing a wig onto a baby's head. But they made it look a bit cooler now.
Any idea where I could hire a ship?
You'll need to go to the far side of the island. And there, you'll meet a man named Captain Dread.
Yikes.
Ooh.
Sounds intimidating.
Not really, once you get to know him.
Of course, he can't take you anywhere until Largo lifts his sailing embargo.
Yeah, there's a good reason he's called Captain Dread, but we'll find that out soon enough.
You guys know any piratey songs?
Sure, Fink here knows a million. Go ahead, Fink. Sing that one about Scab Island.
Oh, all right. Well, I'd rather be a pirate on Scab than a scab on a pirate. And if you listen to me gab, I'll tell you why I admire it. Oh, the people are too friendly, the weather's not the best. The lodging's too expensive and Largo's quite a pest. But the thing I like about Scab is what it hasn't got. No mayor or police force, and no jail in which to ride.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, you could tell when the writers wrote this song, the lyrics were at least, they didn't intend for it to be put into audio in the future, so it's obvious there was no actual tune put to it. So, yeah, I bet the guy who did the voice acting for this just had to kind of make it up. Anything
Do you
else?
guys know any more piratey songs?
Okay, here's one about a pirate, his parrot, and a tragic day at sea.
You're not gonna sing Polly the Squawker lives in Davy Jones' locker, are you? You know that one always makes me cry.
Sorry, Bart.
Oh, I guess we're not going to hear it. I think if you do it one more time, then this guy will start seeing 99 bottles of beer on the wall, and that's nothing too exciting, so anyways.
Any marshmallows left?
Marshmallows? We don't have any marshmallows.
What's that white puffy thing on the end of your stick?
It's the stuffing for under my eye patch.
We're just sterilizing it.
We're pirates, Guybrush, not Girl Scouts.
Cat.
Well,
Alright,
I'll
that's
see
enough
you
of that.
salty dogs later.
That reminds me, do we have any weenies left?
Well, you would if this place is open. Sure. Let's take a look at this.
Steamin' weenies, 20 feet.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it's closed down and the door's locked, so nothing we can do for that with that for now. Not for a while, actually. And before we explore Woodtick, there's one more person I'd like to visit. Someone you all know and love. This is spooky.
International House of Mojo. Creepy, but apparently seaworthy.
So yeah, we're going to use the coffin as a boat in a swamp. Well, at least it can't get any creepier than this, right? Never mind. Well, let's sail in. What's the worst that can happen? Shoot. Not luckily, that's actually how you get in here. So, let's see who runs this International House of Mojo.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Hey,
It's
I
been a
remember her.
long time since you last came to see me.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Ah, we often forget those who help us most.
You did nothing.
We do?
It was I who told you how to do away with LeChuck. I told you where to find the voodoo antiroot and how to turn it into the powerful ghost-dissolving potion you needed.
Oh, yeah, now I remember.
I don't remember her telling us any of that. She did almost nothing in the first game, but whatever. I'll believe you.
Tell me about this Largo guy.
He's a weak little man who bullies this whole island around. Most people are afraid of him because he was once LeChuck's right-hand man.
Yeah, but LeChuck's history. I got rid of him myself.
True evil can never be destroyed completely. You will see.
Ooh.
How's business?
Very good. Many hexes this week. Saved many people from the evil eye. Made many pieces of 8. Although Largo took most of them.
Dang it, Largo.
I'd like to have my fortune read.
I see a hard road for you, Guybrush. Things didn't get easy for you when you defeated LeChuck, did they? People only wanted more. You had to keep proving yourself over and over. The pressure kept mounting until you lost it all. Your fame, your fortune, the one you love.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, so, I guess between last game and this game, he lost most of what he had, including Elaine. Too bad.
Why don't you just put a curse on Largo?
I've tried. My most powerful magic lies in voodoo dolls. But to make an effective doll, I need some items from Largo's person, and no one's brave enough to go get them for me.
What kind of ingredients do you need for the doll?
Are you willing to help me make one?
I guess.
Maybe?
To make it work, you need to bring me some personal artifacts of the victim. One from each of the four basic voodoo groups. Something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead.
Hey, that almost rhymes.
For the thread, I need a piece of Largo's clothing, and a lock of hair will do for the head. Bring me a sample of fluid from his body, and from his dead relatives, you must acquire some remnant of a corpse. Here, take the shopping list.
Alright.
Thanks.
Now go.
I really need to remember to sign out of Skype before I do these things. Anyway, let's take a look around before we end this off.
Display model. It appears to be bolted to the table.
Well, we're supposed to pick up everything that's not nailed down, so I guess since it's nailed down, we can't take it.
It appears to be yo-yo string.
Sweet. Maybe we could take some of that.
I'll just take a little.
Awesome. And, let's take a look at these jars.
Bat wax. Fruit cocktail in heavy syrup.
You can see as you look at each jar, it tells you what it is afterwards, and so that'll be important for a little bit later, so let's take a look at all of them. Ooh, lovely. I didn't even know spiders have lungs.
Golden tongue, the 5-day treatment plan that helps you talk to women.
Oh, I need one of those desperately.
Tender touch pirate powder, prevents stump chafing and eye patch rash. Eau de Mojo, the mystical aroma of voodoo captured in a delightful potpourri.
Well, what does that even smell like? Maybe I don't want to know.
Skink toes.
What? I didn't even know what a skink is.
Ash to life, the uncremating cream.
Lovely.
Wart remover. Cat dewormer. They're unlabeled.
Well, anyways,
Looks like bound editions of Voodoo Quarterly.
I think I'll end it off here. So, we have our goal. We need to get off this island, and in order to do that, we need to get rid of Largo. We need to make a voodoo doll of him. So, we'll be able to do that. We'll be able to get off this island. We'll just have to find out in the coming episodes of Let's Play Monkey Island 2: LeChuck's Revenge. Thank you all for watching, and have a good day.